Hello, my dear students and friends. Welcome to Learning Platform. Today we are going to discuss about the labor variance and its theoretical part as well as formulas. It is a small concept of standard costing in cost accounting or costing methods and techniques for fourth semester BCom. Once again, welcome all of you. So let us go into the topics, that is labor variance. Labor variance refers to the differences between the planned or budgeted or predetermined or standard or expected cost of labor and the actual labor cost during a specific period of production. For every expenditure in a business, the management has prepared certain plan or budgeted cost. So, in the labor, regarding labor also, the management will prepare a labor budget or labor cost for a specific period of production. So, this planned cost will be compared with the actual cost during the specific period of production. If some difference will be is taken into in this regard, we call it as labor variances. So simply labor variances is the differences between the planned or standard cost of labor and the actual cost of labor during a specific period of production. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಲಿ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮೊದಲೇ ಕಂಪನಿ ಪೂರ್ವ ನಿರ್ಧರಿತ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಲಾನಡ್ ಆರ್ ಬಡ್ಜೆಟೆಡ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ವಾಸ್ತವವಾಗಿ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಲೇಬರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೂ ಇರುವಂಥ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೂಲಿ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಸ್ to analyze and understand the reasons behind deviations from the expected labor costs. So these labor variance will help the organization. What are the reasons behind the variance? ಯಾವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಈ ಲೇಬರ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ಸು ತುಂಬ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಅಂದಾಜು ಮಾಡಿದ ಖರ್ಚಿಗೂ ವಾಸ್ತವ ಖರ್ಚಿಗೂ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇರೋವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಿಂದ ಯಾಕೆ ಏನು ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲೇಬರ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕ್ರೂಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಎಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಯುಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್. So labor variance is very important or dominant aspect or crucial topic and provide insights into the efficiency and effectiveness of company's labor utilization. How the company will utilize its manpower with the maximum efficiency as well as maximum effectively. So and then we'll go for the various components of labor variance, that is labor cost variance, labor rate variance and labor efficiency variance. These three components will comes under the labor variances. So we'll go for in detail the each component wise. The first one is a labor cost variance. Labor cost variance is a difference between the direct labor cost specified for the activity achieved and the actual direct labor cost incurred. So here for a specific activity, the labor cost will be prepared. How much labor cost will be required? The budgeted or plan will be prepared by the management and it will be compared with the actual direct labor cost incurred. So it will be calculated with a small formula. So labor cost variance is equal to standard labor cost of actual output minus AC. AC in the sense actual labor cost, or another formula, labor cost variance is equal to standard hours for actual output into standard rate per hour minus actual hours into actual rate. By simplifying these values, we'll get the labor cost variance. Then we'll go for labor rate variance. So labor rate or cost variance is the difference between the standard rate specified and the actual rate paid. This is the difference between the standard as well as actual rates of wages and multiplied by the actual hours. So labor rate variance is nothing but how much the comparison between the standard rate of your budgeted rate or planned rate with the actual rates. So the formula is also very simple to calculate. Labor rate variance is equal to standard rate minus actual rate, and then this difference will be multiplied with the actual hours. Then we'll get the labor rate variance. So then another component, that is a labor time or efficiency variance. This is that portion of labor cost variance which is due to the difference between the labor hours specified for actual output and the actual labor hours expended. So this is a portion of labor cost variance which is due to the difference between the labor hours specified for the actual output and the actual labor hours expended. If any difference we call it as a labor efficiency variance or labor time variance. Say for example, the specified labor hours is 100, the actual labor hours is 90 hours. So then the labor time variance is a 10 hours. So 100 minus 90 hours, we will get 10 hours. So then the formula, we also very simple, we have to calculate the formula. Labor efficiency variance is equal to standard hours for actual output minus actual hours into standard rate. So these labor efficiency variance will be classified into sub variances. So that sub variances we call it as idle time variance, labor mix variance, and labor revised efficiency variance or labor yield variance. So then we'll go for in detail separately. Idle time variance. Idle time is nothing but a company will be paid to the employee. The employee the doesn't produce anything, or he does not contribute for the production. Such time we call it as idle time. So this idle time variance represents the portion of labor efficiency variance which is due to abnormal idle time, such as time lost due to machine breakdown, power failure, strike, etc. It is calculated by valuing idle hours into standard rate. Very simple, idle hours into standard rate. So then labor mix variance. So this variance is similar to material mix variance. It arises only more than one grade of workers are employed and the composition of actual grade of workers differ from those specified. So this is a similar type of material mix variance. It is arises only when more than one grade of workers are employed and the composition of actual grade of workers differ from those specified. One grade implies as well as another composition of actual grade of workers difference will be called it as labor mix variance. Formula is also very simple. Revised standard hours minus actual hours into standard rates. So then the labor revised efficiency variance. It is also a subvariance of labor efficiency variance and arises due to factors other than those which given rise to idle time variance or labor mix variance. Idle time, so other than the idle time variance as well as labor mix variance, so such the another reasons due to these factors will get labor revised efficiency ratio. This is a residue of labor efficiency variance left after idle time and mix variance have been separated. So formula is labor revised efficiency variance is equal to standard hours for actual output minus revised standard hours into standard rate. So I wish all the best for students, and I hope this video will help you in better to understand the labor cost variance, its theoretical part as well as formulas. Thanks for watching. If any doubts or clarifications, please comment in the comment section. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.